Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. We're going to be taking the Berserker and the Scoundrel out today. Most likely, I think we're going to be heading to the south and opening up Silverwick Village. This should be quite a fun one, I reckon. And we're at 29 gold. I'd like to get us to 40 gold so that I can buy the Berserker some splint mail. Because having shield on the Berserker would be really quite handy. I'd also like to buy the jagged sword as well. So we need 41 more gold before we can do those two things. Let's head down to Silverwick now. So, the mining village of Silverwick was once the main hub for ore coming from the eastern mountains. Though, with the tremors, no one has been seen. This is going to give us the heavy bassinet design, which is fine enough. I don't think monsters do stun enough to warrant that as an item. Muddle now and then, but yeah. I'm sure it's got very specific utility later on. Several merchants from Demon's Gate have asked you to investigate why trade from Silverwick has ceased recently. As you leave Blackrock Asylum, you see evidence of demon incursions everywhere. Patches of burned land or crevices where the land has been torn asunder. Partway along the road, you find a wagon laden with silver ore. Its sides are scorched and burned bodies lay around it. Clearly, this is why no more traders are getting through. From what you can see, burned tracks lead into nearby copse of trees, so you head that way to investigate. So we're going to be going up against earth demons, lots of health, pretty stomping attack, but generally just like giant tanks. Flame demons, they have massive shields. We kind of need to get wounds on them, and yet even nastier flame demon elites that we want to get wounds on. In terms of actually applying wounds, there's not many options, so we could also potentially do retaliate against these. That would also be a very fine way of dealing with things. So in terms of retaliate, resolute stand is a good choice. Cauterize can get wounds on at range, we like that. Bounce back, also more retaliate. Yeah, I think we've got some good options on the Berserker. Less so on our lovely Scoundrel friend, but we can do poisoning on the Earth Demon and potentially open wound as well. So I think we're going to be fine with those. Right, so options. Protector, allow none of your allies to become exhausted. That seems better than Zealot. Let's go for that. And open a door. Scoundrel can open the door. You reach clearing in the forest, which contains an entrance to a cave. There are pools of lava and rubble dotted everywhere. You'll need to mind your step. Geez, that thing is intimidating, isn't it? Okay, having a look through, we do have this corridor area and another room, so we're going to be able to open up the door. That's no problem. I think we're going to want to get wounds straight on this guy so that he can start falling down. So cauterize is probably the best move for that. If we step in early, and we can do resolute stand, so we can run up next to him. We're going to waste the strengthen effectively, but we'll get a little bit of retaliate damage to help out. So resolute stand, cauterize. That's going to get them both wounded. Over this side, just plinking damage against the big guy makes the most sense. In fact, if we swap their positions over, 1, 2, 3, we could move in there because you can still reach the flame demon, which is what we want with that. Moving in and retaliate. Okay. He is going to retaliate at range of 2. Cauterize is range of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, 2, 3. Maybe we move to here. No, we need... This is annoying. I want to be standing here when I throw the cauterize off. It's not going to be ideal. Fine. Okay. We'll take the retaliate damage, which is going to be painful. But it's fine. Okay, special mixture, move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can move in and get the poison off. And then we're not going to be able to open wound him. But we could get a swift bow on him from here. No, that's not going to work. Open wound is a solid attack, even when it's not providing a wound. So yeah, let's say open wound and special mixture. And we'll go like that. Alright, so this is the plan. Run, 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 poison, and then stab, and cauterize, step in, and just, like, tank. Okay, the Earth Demon is doing a ranged attack. That's going to be painful on everyone. We're going to take that retaliate damage, but it is what it is. You know what? We may as well use the Amulet of Life now to do what we can. And then there's the stamina potion for the cauterize to come back. Scoundrel, move up here. Get the poison in. Do the big hit. That is a really solid hit. I think we'll get open wound back. Maybe we'll get special mixture back actually, because we're going to need the healing. Here comes the pain. That's not too bad, that one. Okay, we'll take the damage and we'll do a retaliate. This is fine. This is exactly what we need. Okay, we could do bounce back to kind of like insist on getting this guy killed for the retaliate. Do we have anything extra for... And we could Furious Aid ourselves. Yeah, bounce back, Furious Aid. Let's just make sure that this guy dies. And down here, we don't need to do much to kill it. Let's say Thieves' Knack and Special Mixture, and we'll do some healing and blessing of ourselves. Oh dear, the Flame Demon is going to do some explodey. Let's make sure he dies quick. At least as much as we can, right? Which is going to be not at all, of course. Heal and bless. Okay, we want to use loot abilities with our lovely Scoundrel. So Swift Bow will get us grabbing both of those. And something to just pass the time, Trickster's Reversal. Over this side, not from the brink. I don't think we have anything extra to heal easily. So I think probably just moving towards the next room is going to be best. So let's say break the chains and ooh, I forgot we've got Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury is very powerful. And Defiance of Death, sure. So step around here, grabbing all the money. Skip the attack. Get a little bit closer to the door. We want the Scoundrel to be opening the door. Skip the attack. Okay, Scoundrel, you first. Venom Shiv will move us in quite nicely and we'll potentially do some throwing knives. Over this side we want to go a little bit slow. Actually, we could do Duelist Advance rather than throwing knives. That's going to allow us some more positioning and get a poison on something. It'd be good to do a big hit in the next room, but we don't know what's going to be in the next room. Numb the Pain will move us in. And Cauterize will potentially... Let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3... It's trusting that stuff's going to be really close to us. Let's actually say Fatal Fury on that. Okay, let's get this door open. Okay, things aren't quite as close as the other room, but this is fine because we can still step in and do that poisoning that I was talking about. What are you going to do? You're going to move 0 and attack 4. So this is going to hurt, but it's fine. Get the poison on him. That's a really solid hit. Oh, there is a flame demon at the back. Didn't see you there. Well, this becomes a bit less fine, but kind of is what it is. You know what? Let's lose quick hands rather than taking that hit, because that's a bit much. We can do Unbridled Power for a very strong hit on this guy. So let's say From the Brink and Unbridled Power. Which means I need you moving out the way, so short rest. I really don't want to burn that. Let's redraw it. Fine, we'll lose Duelist Advance. Because we need to keep our loot abilities as much as possible, and we've already got rid of Quick Hands. What I'd quite like to do is move into a position to start hitting this guy. So Special Mixture and Open Wound, I think, are where the money's at. Okay, let's come around this side of it. Get some poison on it. Roll big. Roll big. We're gonna, again, hope to roll big here. Skip the push. Not quite big enough, but he is stunned. Okay, we could long rest. And just let our friend over here finish it off with throwing knives. So if we do throwing knives and something to move in between the two of them. Let's say Thieves' Knack to move to here, and then we can... Really, we need to move 3. You know what, rather than Thieves' Knack, let's use Swift Bow to move in. At least we loot that one, and then we can do a long rest. That's fine. Fortunately, this doesn't give us extra range, it just allows us to hop over obstacles. There is our long rest. We will lose break the chains, I think. And we can heal up again, but I'll keep this in case we end up taking a wound from something. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How close can we get? We could do bounce back. That'll move us up 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Don't think we've got anything that moves us further than that. And yeah, Furious Aid. No, we'll keep Furious Aid for healing. Let's say numb the pain. We'll just do what we can here. Grab this bit of money. So 12 gold is it's some way towards the 41 that we needed, but it is a fair way off. We need a long rest down here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just move closer to the door but not go through. So Defiance of Death will get us close to the door. And what do we not care about? Let's say Fatal Fury. In fact, no, we'll keep Fatal Fury for next turn. Let's say Unbridled Power. Tucks us in. Here is the long rest. Let's lose Thieves' Knack. Okay, down here we are going to be coming in with a Venom Shiv. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll get us into the doorway. Let's say Swift Bow and a Venom Shiv, because we should be able to shoot something from in the area. Resolute Stand will move us in and strengthen us quite nicely. Cauterize will let us put some wounds out. Let's see what's in the room. We've got some guys pretty close by. That's fine. It's just a regular flame demon. There is an elite over there. Let's get some wounds out. guy's doing. Yeah. Yeah. We're not directly in a line, so I'm not that worried. Scoundrel, get yourself over here. And do what you can there. Oh, look at that. ×2. I really want to get a big hit from our Berserker friend, because they do need to keep doing those +6... Oh, sorry, 6 damage to mobs. Okay, Fatal Fury allows us to move in and do an attack. Be interesting to try and get him killed. Let's do that. Sorry, not just to try and get him killed, but to try and get him killed within range of all of these bits. Open wound would get us close to something, and then we could tricksters with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd need 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'd need 6 movement to get close enough to that. Special mixture will move us in a little. Maybe put poison on you for what it's worth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And throwing knives before we do it. No, I want to keep throwing knives available. Yeah, if I move slow, we might be able to use Trickster's reversal to position. Sorry, special mixture to position ourselves next to something. We can always rest. And everything's moving slower than us. Okay. Well, that kind of is what it is. This guy's going to die on his turn. And we managed to do damage over there, so he's going to die as well. Unexpected, but very welcome. Which means you're in a perfect position to actually loot all of those, which means we can start moving up for the big tamale. And yeah, we can't really do Fatal Fury. If we rest, they may come to us. We'll do a short rest over here. Because I want to use throwing knives to loot these 3 things near us. And we'll use special mixture to give ourselves a very nice blessing. Yeah, let's long rest and see what this guy does. Okay, he is going to move, but he's going to do some like woundy shenanigans, which we don't like. Teeny bit of damage. Take the damage. No point using that. Let's just do the long rest, and we will get rid of Fatal Fury. I suppose we can use this now. Moving in with Resolute Stand keeps us moving nice and fast. What's the biggest hitting thing that I've got at the moment? I mean, we could cauterize him just to start him off on that. Kind of need Defiance of Death. Need to be injured for Defiance of Death to work. I suppose we could stun him with Numb the Pain as well. No, we'll do the retaliation. We'll do the retaliation and cauterize. And over here, Venom Shiv and Open Wound. So at least he is gradually dying. He might move away from us though, so the retaliation may not work as well as I want. Let's hop over to the other side of him actually. And we'll get a poison on him too. Yeah, that went about as well as I expected. Okay. Unbridled Power will allow us to do a big enough hit to actually get through what he's got. Numb the Pain's going to allow us to stun him as well. So we'll do those two and we'll do a rest on the Scoundrel. Painful, but fine. So step in here. Yeah, take the damage in order to stun him for next turn. Which I really didn't need to do, actually. So, you know, that's just fun, but I suppose it puts us in the right place for doing a big hit next turn. And we do get advantage on this. There we go. Didn't quite grab all the money. But we did alright. With the demons dead, the route to Silverwick should be clear again. Yeah, 21 gold. It's not terrible. It's slightly over half what we wanted. And we've got the heavy bassinet design. You head away from the burned copse and journey to Silverwick passes without any more trouble. Silverwick's trade route is open once again, and the thankful villagers have given me a smart-looking helmet for you to try out. I've been contacted by a considerable amount of villagers from Rockfall, a Savas community to the east. They're concerned that the recent occurrence is due to a group of rogue magic users who left their community for Wayward. I think we should head there next. Cool. Well, we've got a couple of things to do. First of all is going to be the Scoundrel's level up. Actually, let's go to the trainer first. So we have a new relic quest available. Perform 30 move actions and 4+ hexes. So we've got a number of pretty sprightly characters in our guild now. Perhaps we should revisit the Monks of Bone Shatter Pass. Oh wow, that's quite far away. They do have a good selection of boots. Maybe we can do a quest for them. Okay, back to over here. So, Scoundrel is now level 4. We want Flurry of Blades. Flurry of Blades. It is kind of like our throwing knives, but better, because it targets 3. We do lose the loot 2 ability on the bottom, but move 4 gaining advantage. Oh, that's very nice. And then gruesome advantage, which is pretty nice. We're not going to be getting this one, but I do like it as a one and done card. It goes up to potentially 9 attack if you've got a friend next to the enemy and they're not next to any of theirs. And with 7 move on the bottom, it's like, yeah, you're moving around a hell of a lot. But Flurry of Blades is what we want. We're going to put that right in now. So goodbye throwing knives. Hello, Flurry of Blades. And this is one that we can enhance the range on, but not much else. So it's got potential for the future without being overly complicated. We start moving on to the fun cards. Stab is nice. Envenom is great. Muddle, I don't care too much about. Obscure, I don't care too much about. I think Stab is the one we're going to go for at this point. So we'll get that purchased right now. And before we move the Scoundrel into the back aisles, let's see how much for Flurry of Blades it will cost. 135 to improve the range. It's not terrible, not a huge amount, more than we have. So, Scoundrel, you are vanishing back into the depths, and we'll bring out the Spellweaver instead. Now, Berserker, we weren't quite done with you. I did say we were looking to buy you some brand spanking new armor, so let's go ahead and get you the Splint Mail. It's going to make a difference, and also we get to ignore the negative effects, so totally worth getting it on someone like the Berserker. And with that, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We've got plenty more places that we can go around and explore. We've opened up different areas as well, so we can potentially take the Elementalist down to the Lonely Tower in the future. Not just yet, of course. Thank you very much for coming along. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.